So in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to create an online course with Kajabi step by step. I'm going to show you inside my Kajabi account and how I actually do it for my online business. So hey there, Tim Peakman here. I am a Kajabi hero and I am a Kajabi fan. And the definition of a hero is anyone that's made at least $1,000 on the Kajabi platform. And this is why I've put together this program, Zero to Kajabi Hero, to walk and talk you through everything you need to know to actually get from where you are today to Kajabi Hero and beyond. Before we jump into any of the training, I want to first of all make you an offer. I want to offer you my extended 30-day trial of Kajabi. That's over double the 14-day trial that's available to the public. You can get access, simply head on over to timpeakman.com/Kajabi and create your account today. And as soon as you've done this, I will automate you a free course, Kajabi Unboxed. These are the things that you need to do immediately once you unbox your Kajabi account. And if you stick around at the end of that 30 days to become a paying member of Kajabi and know it and love it like I do, I will grant you another course. It's my sales page templates. You can just download these in a theme and then upload them into your Kajabi account. Yes, this is an affiliate link, and all that means is part of your payment will come back to me in support of this channel at no extra cost to you. So that being said, let's dive straight on over into the training. Hope you enjoy. So here we are back inside my partner's account, and we're just going to walk and talk through the process of creating your first course. So if you've made the decision the course is the one for you, click into products, all products, get started, and then navigate to course. And this is the one we're going to actually build out first. Now, a few things to actually make a decision on or understand before you even click get started. Some people actually build a course in a vacuum, like on their own. They spend weeks, months, they spend such a long time building out a course. Then once they put it out to the world, you might not get anyone buying it. It might not be the thing that people want. So if you can actually, or if you have people like tapping you on the shoulder, hey, when is your course coming out? Or hey, I need some help with this, then that is a really good indicator that you should probably build a course on that. So just think about how you're going to put this course out there to the world. In my previous business, a really good example of this is we sold it before we made it. So I put up just a sales page and I said, hey, I'm thinking about doing this course on this topic and we're going to be covering X, Y, Z. Who would be interested? If you're interested, get early bird access now. And we had quite a few people sign up, and then I used that cohort to actually go through and help me create the course content. So having weekly calls, this is called a beta test, or this is like Jeff Walker, product launch formula-esque. Going through, getting as much feedback from the people who want your help. And then once you go through and build out that beta test, then you know you're going to actually answer those questions and help those people exactly where they want the help. If you don't fancy doing that, because that's quite a bit of pressure, I'd probably say that a good medium would be to build a minimum viable product, which means you're building out a small element of the course and with like the bare bones on it, but having some lessons that addresses some of the points that you think that's going to help your audience. So when you put it out to the audience, one, it hasn't taken you months and months to do, and two, you can easily change it because it hasn't taken you that long, and you can actually tweak it as you go. So putting a course out there to the world isn't really build it and they will come. It's actually build it in as much back and forth you can have with your audience. So understand like what resonates with you. If you've got even a small handful of people that you want to build this course out with, it will be messy to start, and their insight is invaluable to your course creation. So with that said, I'm just going to go through the process of building out a course, just the course structure, and I'm going to build out a minimum viable product. So click on course and then click get started. So I'm going to go along with the example of French vocab mastery. Okay, French lessons. So I'm going to use this info to generate a sample course. All right, this is just going to be using a little bit of AI. So I click continue. You may want to use a thumbnail at this point to actually go in. 1280 by 720 is the recommended formats in your JPEG. Either go into Canva or try and do a bit of a mock-up to get some artwork into that course. I'm just going to click continue. And then right now I'm just going to click free because I'm just going to work on the actual paid elements later. Save and finish and see what Kajabi actually builds out for you. So it's actually in the installation of the creation wizard, and it's just populated a course for you, the French mastery course. I'm going to expand all French vocab mastery. So it's got 3 modules and it's populated the lesson content, and that's giving you, like I say, a good structure and a good starter for 10. So a couple of things to note when building out a course. If you click on this little eye function here, this is what it's going to look like to the students when they sign up. So there's not really anything there yet. So what we need to do is go back in, and then these are all in draft mode. So as soon as we publish these, publish, I'm just going to publish the first module, publish, and now we click preview. You can actually see it starting to take place. So this is the first module with the lessons being installed. So if I go ahead and publish the rest. So if I go publish, you can actually, if you had people joining, you could actually drip these out. So you could actually go into the module and use a drip. So like after the first week of people joining, you could drip it out, or you could lock them until a certain date. So if they complete a certain module or after a certain date, you can unlock modules as they go. I like to have, in the courses that I purchase personally, I like to see everything. I don't want to have to wait for stuff. So it's entirely how you want to run your own courses, but have a think about the customer experience on what you want them to see. So I've published all of these. Then if I go through here, and I'll just refresh this one and cancel this one. So you can see now it's actually starting to take shape. This is what they are going to see as your students. So you're in the actual build of the lessons here. So all you need to do is click into each lesson and then edit a little bit of the descriptive text. Then make sure the title of this lesson is compelling enough. And then I would probably say upload a video. So your first video lesson is French pronunciation and spelling. Click video, then pick a file from your desktop, upload that. Or if it's an audio course, you can upload the audio. Again, I would say select a thumbnail image, and then comments here, I would always have them visible. So if someone answers or asks a question under each lesson, so if we go into the first lesson here, if they have a question, they could comment under here. And this is a really, really good way of getting student feedback. I would leave these comments available at minimum so you can get some hot feedback from your students. Either they're saying, yeah, it's a great lesson, or actually I have a question in this. And if they have lots of questions and there's a thread there, you may want to readdress how you're teaching it, because you may not be as clear as possible in your learnings. So once you're happy with all of this, your French vocab mastery course, you can actually also customize it. So you can go into customization, and then I've just chosen a Premier product here, click on customize, and this is how it's actually going to lay out. So what you can do is you can click on anything here, like a product sidebar. You could add an instructor to the right hand side. You can, it's very similar to building out a landing page. You can add content down the right hand side as well. So cross sell, you could add like another product in here. So you could cross sell something else. But as you can see, this starts to build out quite nicely. As soon as you hit save, it will then populate. You can again hit preview, and then you can actually see what it looks like. So spend some time in this, building out, get some thumbnails up there, have different thumbnails for each module, have put your instructor information on them. As people go through and progress through the lesson, it should say like how many lessons completed. So just for an example of this, I'm going to switch over into my Kajabi account. I'm going to show you a course that I have together. It's my Kajabi Unbox course, funnily enough. And when I hit preview, you can actually see how this is laid out. So I've got my logos there, I've got my module logos, I've got my titles with a bit of branding, I've got my information, my instructor information, I've got a bit of a backdrop there, and then you can start the course. So this is how it looks from the outside, and then this is how it looks from the inside. So a little bit of a blurb and then comments down there. So if you're happy with that, just tweak it, go back and forth and tweak this just so you're happy with all of the categories, how it all looks, and how it's done for you. So what I've done is I've gone in and edited the custom theme, and I've gone through and I've edited the whole course. And top tip, I would always add yourself as a student, because as you're going through a course, you want to experience as much or as close to the customer experience as possible. So if you log in as a student, you can actually see everything that's going on in your online course. So that's it. Hopefully you found value in this training and you got something out of it and you managed to implement something. If you haven't done already, claim your free account. That link once more, head to timpeakman.com/Kajabi and look for that free mini course that I'll be granting you. Check your spam if it's not there. And if you are progressing past that 30 days and you become a paying member like me, just reach out to me, tim@timpeakman.com, and I'll grant you that second mini course, which involves the sales page templates, so you can just download them and upload them into your Kajabi account. And I look forward to seeing you on another video soon.